Hi friends, Marine here from cloudcentric.dev, and today I want to show you how to download, customize and package a theme for your Ghost block, and also how to upload the package theme to your Ghost instance. But before we start, I want to point out that I plan on using Docker extensively in this tutorial, and if you're not that well familiar with Docker, don't worry about this. I will explain the details behind every command, so you should be able to understand everything. Alright, let's start. I will begin by creating a new Docker volume, and I plan on using this volume to set up a new local instance of Ghost for testing. And I can now go ahead and start a new Docker container with Ghost running locally. For this purpose, I'm going to use the official Ghost image, which at the time of this recording seems to be at version 5.70.2. And I can now start writing my docker run command. So sudo docker run ghost 5.70.2, and now I want to start adding some command options. So first I want to make sure that the container will get removed when I'm done working with it, and I also want to give it some sensible name. I also need to do some port forwarding to be able to access the web server. And I also want to mount the volume that we just created. This will allow me to persist any changes that I'm going to make to the local Ghost instance. And what else? I'm going to set the node environment to development. This will allow me to use SQLite as a database. And I will need one final environment variable, which will allow me to persist the SQL database between container restarts. With that, we are ready to start our Ghost container. Let me just quickly fix this little typo that I made over here. And now we will wait for our image to download and our container to start. Alright, we can see that Ghost is now running, so I should be able to access it from a browser. Let's open a new tab and let's type in localhost 2368/ghost. Alright, and the signup page appears. Let's start filling in the signup form. I will call my publication test block, and here I'll type in John Doe with an email of johndoe@example.com, and I will type in a password, and we're now ready to create an account and start publishing. So let's see how my test instance looks like. And here I really like the headline, I like the call to action right under it, but I want to add an additional paragraph right under the headline, and I know for sure that this theme does not support this. Well, at least not out of the box, so I have to customize the theme to be able to do this. Let's navigate to Settings, Design and Branding, and click Customize. And you can see here that I can edit the heading, but I cannot add an additional paragraph. So I'm going to show you how to customize this theme. Our current theme is called Source, and what we have to do is we have to clone its Git repository, modify some of the theme files, package the theme, and finally upload the package to our Ghost instance. Alright, I'll open a new tab and navigate to the Ghost project on GitHub. And if we scroll down, we will find the Git repository for the source theme. I will copy its URL and I will navigate back to my terminal. I'll open a new tab here and I'll navigate to my projects folder, more specifically my WebStorm projects folder, and I will clone the repository. Alright, and now I can open WebStorm and I can open the project. Okay, WebStorm now loads up. Let's maximize this window. And now we need to find where exactly in the template this heading is located. Let's inspect the page and try to find some hints on what to search for. So I can see that this is a GH header title. Let's search for this. GH header title. And I can see matches in the header content HBS file. So it says here, if there is a custom header text, display this header text, otherwise display the site description. I'll do this. If there is a custom header subtext, just display this header subtext. As simple as that. Okay, I think we're good to go at this point. And now I'll open my package.json file and I'll search for the custom field definitions. And here they are. So I'm looking for header text. And I'll just duplicate this and rename it to header subtext. And here I will say optional text to display after the main heading. And now, just in case, I'll modify the name of the theme, just so I can differentiate between the original theme and the one I just modified. Okay, we can now package the theme. We are going back to our terminal and we navigate to the source theme folder. Let's clear this. I will use another Docker container to package the theme. The container will run node 18, so I begin writing sudo docker run node 18. And here I will start adding the flags again. I want to remove the container when I'm done working with it. I also want to interact with the container through a bash terminal. I want to mount the theme folder inside the container. And I also want to change the default working directory to the theme folder. Finally, I want to make sure that the user running inside the container matches the user on my local machine. And now I can hit enter. And here I am inside my theme folder. Now what I want to do is I want to run yarn install. And after a bit of time, all dependencies are installed and we are ready to package our theme. And now the next command that we want to run is yarn zip. And sure enough, this created a new folder that contains our packaged theme. So let's get back to our browser and upload the modified theme. Here I'll go to change theme. And I'll go to upload and I'll click select. And here I'll go to the dist folder and I'll activate the modified theme. The theme is now active and I can navigate to home page. And I can now set both the header text and the header subtext. Let's click save here. And now, if I refresh my homepage, I can see both the header text and the header subtext. Okay, with this I think we are good to go. Thanks for watching, and if you have found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, comment or subscribe. Thanks, see you soon.